I really enjoy boarding because it gives you access to lots of the facilities around school, and it's like you're always with your mates the whole time, and it teaches you new experiences, and you have to clean up after yourself, and it's a very good way to prepare you for the outside world.
It's a really lovely community, especially for the girls. It's a bit smaller, so we're all very closely bonded, and that's really nice as well, coming into a new school.
I'm from Mexico, and I was studying last year in Mexico until I decided that I was going to come here to finish my 2 years of school. And the reason I came here was because I went to meet new people, new experiences, and also it's an opportunity for me to get into a better university here in Europe.
I've moved schools quite a lot. I've moved countries, continents, and I decided, you know what, I like the stability I've been given here, and I wanted to keep going with that, essentially.
So before I started boarding, I lived in South Africa. So coming here and, moving 10 hours away from home was quite stressful, but, I think I settled in quite quickly. I just became comfortable. I didn't really feel that homesick that other people get. I just kind of settled in quite quickly.
Before I came here, boarding, I was a bit scared because I needed to do all in my own without my parents and in a different country, different language. So I was a bit scared, but in the first 3 weeks it was tough, but then people helped me, and now I'm really good here.
My favourite part about the Audrey School is probably the boarding community, especially because the people that you see every day when you're in school, and you feel really close to them when you see them.
It makes me feel like I'm in a family because I'm an only child, so I haven't really had that sort of growing up with friends all around me all the time.
I think a third of the staff actually live on site, which means that if you need help with a certain subject, chances are your teacher is living on site, so you can go and get extra help from them if you need it.
Mr. Gibbon, our housemaster, is a Spanish teacher. If you ever need help, just knock on his door any time of the night. He can help you out with your work. And they also give us prep time and even to do extra schoolwork as well.
And one thing about boarding school, one thing about the oratory is that even if you don't have subject lessons with other people, you still see them in extracurriculars, after-school activities, production shows, all of those things which you might not necessarily get if you go to a sixth form college. And part of being at school all the time, being at school from Monday to Saturday, means that the enrichment doesn't really stop.
Right after school ends at 6, all of the boarders usually have dinner in the ref, and then we'll all have our prep sessions from 6:45 to 8:15, and then after that we'll have different activities that we want to join, there's the sports hall facilities, gym, badminton, basketball, or there's football outside in the fields or rugby as well.
In the evenings, there are different activities that are put on. You can go to the sports centre, there are movie nights, and in upper sixth and lower sixth, there are socials that go on. You also have duties within a house. If you're a sixth former, you have to take care of the juniors and do prep duty and things like this. And apart from that, there's dinner and breakfast, which you wouldn't get if you're a day pupil. And on weekends, there are activities that you can do.
There's boarders from year 9 up to year 13. There's also boarders in the junior house, and in evenings, we're allowed to mix with all year groups. So you can meet a lot of different people throughout the day. A good evening might be maybe when we open up the room in the corner to play some FIFA, PlayStation. The school arranges activities every Sunday, so I think 2 weeks time after half-time we're going to go to a water park, or other times we might do paintballing, so there's always something to do on the weekends. And Saturdays I might organise quiz nights, bingo, arcade, so weekends are always jam-packed with activities.
Every weekend and Sundays is really fun because we do an activity. Once we went bowling, ice skating, we go to water parks in summer term. It's really fun. Coming from Spain to England has been fun because I've changed country. The food is different, the weather is different, not really as good as Spain. But I've met also a lot of friends. And the history is really cool because we've been to the Tower of London trips, and they taught us from history a lot of stuff there. Or we've been, for example, to Kew Gardens, really fun. They taught us of biology. So So you actually, in lessons, you learn doing like experiments and stuff.
I don't think there's anything to be scared of, especially if you come to school like this where the community is so closely knit. I think you just settle in quite quickly and you'll find your way.